So I definitely tried to create a video. Okay, I definitely was like, let me make a video, edit it on my phone, be one of them quick put out content creators, right? I tried. I erased the main clip. Like, I had an extra clip. Dang, these things are good. Eat them, butter mochi. But if you let it sit on something and it gets squeezed, it's coming out the tube. This little inside piece that's supposed to hold the product in there does not hold the product in there. Okay, so be mindful. It's wasteful, very wasteful. All right. I made a whole nother video. I made a whole other video that I was going to post, that I was going to edit right now in the car, waiting to go clock in at work, but I erased the main clip. Now I gotta tell the story all over again, and I really don't want to, because I was passionate the first time. I was passionate when it happened. I was passionate telling it the first time, and now I kind of just don't even want to talk about it. But we're gonna get it out, because it's all about posting. Okay, it's all about getting the content out there. If you're not familiar with it, there's this app called Too Good To Go. It's a lot of food places. Well, not a lot. It's plenty of food places, gas stations, that sponsor the app, or the app sponsors them. So the app basically is when places have too much food, they don't want to throw it away, and they're not gonna sell it like on their behalf. They put it on the app. So on the app, you can get discounted food that's about to expire or is slightly expired for cheap, right? So I did it on one grocery store. I'm not going to say the name because I don't want y'all to sell it out. I want to be the one to get it all. So I did it on one grocery store. My experience was like, it's my first time ordering, so my experience was okay. It was a little bit confusing, but once you get it one time, the second time you know how to do it. So this time, 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven put up something yesterday. Majority of the time, they put it up the day before, so you can pick it up the day later. So their thing was from 7 a.m. to 9:30 p.m., which is today. They're selling, I read it. I'll read it again. I'll post, if I can, I'll post it on the screen. I'll put it like right here. 7-Eleven said, your surprise bag will be a tasty mix of surplus donuts. Some items may be at or just past their best before date. But don't worry, they're still fresh and delicious. Container will be provided. Please bring your own bag, right? Normally, the price is $12. I got the price for $4. So I'm thinking that it's going to be donuts. I'm on a diet. I'm on a fake diet where I kind of monitor what I eat. I don't eat very bad, but I don't eat the best. And I was like, I can have donuts. I can save them. I can put them in the freezer. Like, donuts is cool. I can do the donut thing. So I'm like, and $4 for a whole bunch of donuts, you can't beat that. And I know they be having some good pastries at 7-Eleven. I never eat pastries from 7-Eleven. I never eat pastries from anywhere except for Krispy Kreme, maybe Doug's Donuts, like just donut places or grocery stores. So I get there. I go at 1:30. The gas station don't look full, but they have like shipment coming in, people at the pumps, whatever. Before I even go in the store, two men was coming out. They look foreign. And one man walked out. The other man was like, oh my gosh, you're not going to hold the door for the lady? You ain't going to let the lady come in first? I'm like, thank you. Big smile, you know. So I smiled. He was like, you're welcome. So I'm like, okay, cool. Go in. Lines going down the aisle. I stand on the outside of the line. Everybody know I'm next. Okay, so people coming in, they stand on the other side. So still, everybody know I'm next from the third person in line. With my phone out, the black lady at the cash register is helping this white man. He had 2 Miller Lights, and his card wasn't working. You got another lady on the side of the black lady counting the other till, the register. She counting out loud. Till making so much noise. Very distracted, like, what's going on? I'm thinking it's the man's card declining, but the tilt tray that's being, I guess, prolonged being open is like making a consistent like emergency noise, right? You got a girl in the back stocking behind the register. Like, she off in like a little room, but the door open, so she's staring. So she looking at me. So the man card keep declining. It keep declining. And he's looking at him like, okay, you know, I'm patient. So he was like, he just put his hands like, I don't know. So she was like, the girl in the back was like, tell him to push cancel, and he got to swipe and not insert. So I'm like, okay, the girl at the register definitely didn't say this. Didn't want to say this. Cool. Move on. So he do that, it worked. She was like, you want a receipt? He was like, no. I'm like, maybe he do need a receipt so he know that he made this purchase, because something was happening with that card. I ain't saying it's a decliner. I'm just saying I would take a receipt if I had that many issues with my card. But anyway, so he goes out. So we was all patient with him, right? The lady at the other register, she's still counting. I need you to see the scenery. So the next lady go up. She's a black lady. Everybody was kind of upset that the white man was taking so long, but we was okay. So she go up. I guess she like, you know what, I'm gonna take my time. He took his time, I'm gonna take my time. So she get up there. She kind of like, the girl ringing the stuff going slow. And the girl, she's like, let me see. She was like, yeah, card. And then she do her little card. I'm like, okay, he's taking a long time, but patience is a virtue, right? So after she leaves, the white lady that was counting the other till jumps up and says, yeah, I need to get there. I need to get in your register real quick. So the black lady was like, she just put her hands up. She puts her hands up and backs up like, you know what, y'all ain't gonna catch me stealing. I ain't stealing nothing. So I'm like, is it protocol that you put your hands up while somebody goes into your till when you're right there and there's customer? Like, it was just really weird. It was very like, okay, she doing something, you know? Instead of her just stepping back, letting the lady take charge, she doing something. So the lady she started putting stuff in the till. She let the other girl close the till. So she starts to ring up the man. She's like, no, the white lady, I need to get there. You go to this register. So I'm like, oh my God. So now it's a line on the other side. I got behind the man because there was enough room, and the line's curving on the other side. So it was 2, maybe 3 people after me. She said, sir, I'm sorry, I'll take you on this next register. So she rings him up. He just said card. She's like, okay, thank you. He do it quick, very, very fast, right? So the ladies on this other register, the register we was all on, she's counting that till now, right? So I go up, she's like, how may I help you? I'm like, hi, I'm about to show her my phone. I'm like, I have a Too Good To Go order. And she was like, DoorDash is down there. I said, this is not DoorDash. And the lady counting, she was counting, she was like, too good. So I'm like, okay, if you're counting money, you don't need to be talking to me, okay? I'm talking to this lady. She needs to know what's going on. Just because somebody come in here with a phone ready to pick up an order does not mean they do DoorDash. I don't do DoorDash. There's nothing wrong with DoorDash. I order from DoorDash, but I don't do DoorDash, okay? So I feel like whenever a black person comes into an establishment and they say something about up, people always assume DoorDash. Don't do that. It's disrespectful. It's very disrespectful to think that I'm just picking up. So I said, it's not DoorDash. So the lady like, too good. So I'm like, all right. I get out the line. I go down to the separate part of the register, right? Nobody's there. Mind you, there's several people working in the store. Several people, okay? Only one register, line. So I had to wait for the lady to stop counting the money. She was still counting down at the other end. So I'm looking around like, okay, maybe the other girl that's stocking in the bar here, or maybe the girl behind the counter that was so helpful at first, like maybe they just gonna come out and just give me, because mind you, I don't have to be rung up because I purchased through the app. So she comes and she just hands it to me. So I could have bypassed all of that. I could have bypassed all of that and just went over there and picked it up. No worries. No worries at all, because I'm like, you know what? I got it for $4. I'm not mad. And it's a healthy bag. I'm going to show you what's in the bag. So I get to the car. I go outside, right? I go outside. I'm a little irritated because I'm just like, you know what? Breathe. I get to the car. Gustavo, the man that greeted me, that held the door open for me, he rolls around with his best friend in the passenger side, and it was in a U-Haul truck, and he pulls up beside me and was like, hey, did you buy me something out the store? I said, huh? He said, did you buy me something out the store? I was like, why would I buy you something out the store? Shouldn't you be buying me something out the store? He's like, oh, no, I'm just joking. I said, you the man. You supposed to be buying me something. You need... He was like, no. This way, no. I got what I wanted. I was just joking. I said, well, next time you decide to tell a joke, start with, I bought you something outside the store. Because that wasn't a joke. And he's like, okay, what's your name? So I tell him my name. I'm upset. I'm still thinking about the Too Good To Go. I'm just like, oh, Mariah. He was like, oh, well, I'm Gustavo. And I'm like, okay, nice to meet you, Gustavo. All right, next time you buy me something else, so you have a nice day. He was like, thank you. You have a nice day. Homeboy looking like, yeah, I know. He's looking like, excuse my friend. But he in the passenger side, so he ain't saying nothing. He just back. So anyway, I get in the car. I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to leave out of here because I want to write a review. I want to write a review on how I was treated, how the process was, what was going on. I opened the bag. It's a lot of stuff in the bag. I'm not going to lie. I'm like, okay, it's a heavy bag. So this is what the bag looked like. It was closed up. It has Too Good To Go. So I'm like, okay, that's a good bag. Okay. I get in it. I see stuff I ain't never seen before. So I'm like, okay. So these are chocolate vanilla, chocolate Mexican sweetbread, vanilla Mexican sweetbread. They expire today. And the brand is Silencion 7. Okay. I'm not Hispanic. I don't know what these taste like. They're probably good. They're 340 calories, 16 sugars, and 17 sugars for the vanilla, right? A lot of calories. So I'm like, okay. Then I see another one. Another one. Another one. And now the bag is empty. So I'm like, I ain't never had these before. Is they good? Why they only give me that? I thought it was gonna be donuts. Why did I wait that long for this $4 bag? I don't want this. Now don't get me wrong. I eat Mexican food, Hispanic food when it's bought for me. I don't choose to go out and eat that food because that kind of food sits on me and it makes me gain weight. And I was tempted for the sugar of the donuts. I was like, you know what? I can freeze donuts. I can freeze these. But I don't even know what these taste like. They're 340 calories. And they gave me all of them. I guess that was left. That was expiring. And I'm just like, are you serious? Like, I wasted all that time for this. And God is good. God is great. I only got it for $4. But this is not what I expected. And I was so upset. I was so upset. So if you choose to use that app, Too Good To Go, I might put the app icon on the screen. Yeah, that was my story. If you shopping on the app Too Good To Go, don't buy from 7-Eleven. And if you do buy from 7-Eleven, leave a review, because I left a review of everything, took pictures and everything, because I'm not lying or anything. I'm not going to say, oh, well, I didn't get, oh, I got it. But please do not put them back on the app. That's basically what I'm going to tell them on the app. Alright, y'all. This is my first video. I'm going to put this on my YouTube. I might put this on TikTok. I would like if you guys engage. I would like if you guys comment. Tell me if you use the app. Tell me if you got how your order was. If you liked your order, what it was, all this and that. But I'm just trying to just get comfortable in front of the camera. Obviously, I don't have my hair out still. I'm going to start wearing my hair out when I get it done. But I'm about to go into work. I got like 20 minutes. I'm going to try and edit this down in 20 minutes. We're going to see. All right. Peace out.